Hey, everybody who's not watching. Well, I mean, you're watching this after the fact because anyone who's watching live will not have turned in this quickly.
In the future?
Turned in?
Tuned in.
Tuned in.
You don't tune into a video thing.
Yes, you do.
What do you like? Slide your dial and it's a YouTube. And welcome to the Dice Star. Right
Yes.
back to Dice Star.
Exactly what you
I think, I mean, it's a carryover, but we call it tuning in.
Yes.
Just like that
Turning
little
in.
floppy disk means
Turning
save.
it means go to sleep.
Yes.
Anyway, we're at the end of our first day. Well, not really the end. We're going to go eat eventually, and then we're going to go to the game night and play games, which is fun, right? I can't tell if he's excited or if that was sarcastic.
I don't know.
That was me doing my Chaz impersonation.
Oh. That's cold. Now we're actually streaming. You can make fun of him while the camera's
Okay,
off.
so we recorded a lot of videos today. And
We love you, Chaz.
Next week, we will be posting these videos. Was there anything you saw today that you thought looked pretty interesting?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, we got one person watching now.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah!
Stay with us, okay?
Woo!
No, I did see. I saw one game that caught my eye the most. I think was an upcoming game from Smirk and Dagger, who is starting another distributing or publishing arm. I don't know what you call
This
these.
driving Z nuts. All these companies doing this.
Yeah, whatever. But anyway, it's called Smirk and Laughter instead of Smirk and Dagger. Okay. And one of the games they showed off is a game called Koi.
Oh.
Very pretty game, large game.
Fish.
Koi, like the fish, yeah. And it's got sort of a... you play cards to move your little koi around and snatch up dragonflies and frogs and stuff and get points. But you will also play cards to create ripples in the water and push the other fish away and sort of, manipulate what's going on, drop rocks in the way of the other koi, things like that. And it seemed cool. It seemed like a combination between a little bit of an abstract game with a little bit of a take that, with a little bit of a Zen style game. It looks cool, so I'm excited for that.
I think the number of times they said the word Zen in that video was astronomical.
It was like 4 times.
That's a lot.
That was a lot. I think he said it 4 times, and I think you said it another 4 times. Then you just said it again.
Which word?
That one. That's right.
So what game did you find interesting?
Well, as
say
I was
none.
taking a little nap trying to catch up on all the sleep we lost last night,
You were out like a
I
light.
was out like a light. But I woke up to the sound of, and I can't remember the name of.
Of dice rolling.
No,
Am I
woke-
in heaven?
No, I woke up to the sound of Tony from Arcane Wonders talking
Saying,
about.
hey, Sam, wake up.
No.
Wake up.
What, a bunch of weirdos. Talking about the new mech game that they have coming out. I can't remember the name of it now.
Critical mass.
Yes, critical mass. That's actually the 2 words that woke me up. No, I wasn't. I kid you not, man.
If I heard that or like
critical
seek
mass, I was
shelter,
like, what? So that's looking cool. I wish they would have had their player boards to show off though, because from his description of them, they're sounding very cool. I like when they have player boards that have little indentations that hold all the different pieces and that type of thing. Really like it when
very zen,
companies do that. And see, he did it again. See, he's just a one-trick pony. But anyway, that was the cool part about it. I like the card play, damaging, choosing what kind of different kinds of damage you're going to be taking. I like that idea. I just wish I would have been able to see more. But that was the one that's kind of sticking out in my head right now.
Yeah, it's a Dice Star Essential game, so I know it's good.
I get a bonus for saying
Oh, I don't know, though. We'll see.
yeah.
Okay, the one that I thought was interesting, I don't remember the name of it, because was that Roll and Write train game. What was it called? Oh, it's called
Steamrollers.
I remember it's called Steamrollers because
You actually made fun of the name.
it's still
Come on.
It's called Steamrollers. If
That
I said
actually
you want
did
to
look
play,
fun. That did look
but if I said you want to play Steamrollers, you would assume it had something to do with a steamroller.
construction. Yeah.
It doesn't. It's about trains. But it's a roll and write game, which you like.
I do.
This one looks heavier than the other ones, though.
Oh, I'm
Because
out then.
Oh my goodness.
Yahtzee or lower.
But the component quality looked really good.
Yeah.
You're basically rolling and building trains. Everyone's building trains in the same map. I'm pretty pumped about that one, despite it being a stronghold game.
Why do you have to every single time you got to be mean to Steven? Why you got to do
He's
that?
not even here.
I know, it's not even
not
worth
right.
it. That was a waste of my
No,
time.
it's like
It
when we
looks
make
really
fun
good,
of you
though.
when you're not there. I mean, we do it, but it's not as satisfying.
I loved how like sincere you were trying to be during that part of the video, and it still seemed like you were being completely
know.
At
dishonest.
this point, like you crossed that
Completely
threshold.
dishonest. He was like, "No, I'm really being," and we're like, "No."
No, I really thought it looked good, but I was like, I know this is gonna sound like a lie here.
Well, that's like when I'm serious
It
with
does.
you guys, and Tom never, like, if I say something for real, I'm serious. He's like, are you serious? Are you joking? I'm like,
'Cause
no.
you're
I'm
always trolling
I
us,
know,
man.
but sometimes I'm serious too.
Little boy cry wolf too much.
I gotta like pull out a knife every time I want to be serious now. I'm just like, I do want to eat at that buffet. And that's how he knows, oh, he's not kidding. That wasn't sarcasm.
Guess we're going to the buffet tonight.
Not really.
Let's go.
All right, so if you have any questions, we'll take a few of them before we shut down for the night. Someone said any early trends? Have you noticed any trends? Quicker games for sure. How many long games were brought up here? Like
One trend that I definitely have noticed so far that is if you stay up too long, it's hard to stay up during the day when you wake up. That is a definite trend that I noticed
That's
today.
science right there.
Do you feel like you're there now, or are you going
I'm
to go to bed early
good.
today?
I'm good to go. I'm good.
You both took a nap today.
No, I'm good.
Trends, I don't know. Speaking of science, my sample pool is way too small right now to pick up on a trend.
No,
I've seen
not
like
after 1
8
day.
games. You know, I don't know.
Right.
I will tell you this. This place that we're at here in the Pepper Mill is a really amazing location for
Yeah.
the...
Very good.
It took a little bit more
It
work
is.
to get here. But the rooms... There's a guy out in the hallway with a riding vacuum cleaner. I didn't know these things existed. I really saw it. I did.
Oh my goodness. You need to get out a little bit
Seriously?
more often, bro. They've got riding, like,
What else do they have that you can ride? Vacuum cleaners,
Vacuums?
lawn mowers,
yes, lawn
cars. I've
Ask
heard.
questions. Turn it.
What else?
Zambonis.
What's that? Is that like some sort of delicious
Man, I'm
Italian
gonna
food?
slap the skin off your head.
What else can you ride?
They have the regular
horse?
floor, like floor moppers and stuff like that. Now here it comes.
Okay.
No. I really want to know. I
So the
want to
sleep
know what
thing is
love
still coming
is.
on here.
I want you to.
No one's asking any... Okay. Did they have any plane games? I didn't see any plane games.
Plane, like based up on a theme of airplanes.
We
There's
had
two different ways to spell it, doofus.
We had playing cookies last night.
Yeah, we did. And it was like obviously
Southwest
like haha,
Airlines
nothing
has
on
like
them
these
like
little
they're
packages,
playing, but they're shaped
and it
like
says
little
playing
airplanes.
cookies. And I thought it was just a play on words because you're getting some cookies on a plane. I thought they were saying these are just plain cookies, but we're going to call them PLANE cookies. But you opened it up the package and they were actually shaped like little planes.
Like animal crackers.
And they were cinnamon plain
This
cookies.
is what I learned last night. Sam and Z's tolerance of humor is much lower when they're tired. The Southwest humor was like...
This is true.
No, that wasn't funny. No. I hate that like forcing your audience to react to you thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't like that. That's manipulative. I'm sorry. If you tell a joke and it lands like a lead balloon, then move on to the next bad joke. Don't like be like, I said good night, and everybody in the plane feels bad and they go, good night. That's just annoying and manipulative. If I see that dude again, I'm going to be serious.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not. I haven't cut anyone in years. What's next?
No one's asking any good questions. Are we still playing Time Stories? Will we play the next one?
Will we? Yeah, I mean, I
Pirates.
intend to, but
It's Pirates, but I'll tell you this. If the next one, the pirate one...
we've said that. Don't even. If the next one's bad, you're done.
Well, I'm
You've said that
done.
for the last 3.
I know, that's right. You have, actually.
Here's the thing. For me, if it comes out, I'll play it. Am I excited like I once was, waiting for the next one? Not even close. I don't care when it comes out. Whatever. I'll play it. But
I sound better than he does at this point.
Well, no. People asked me the last Q&A that I did by myself if we were still going to be playing Time Stories, and I told them that I didn't know because of how much you guys hated the last
well,
one.
again, I said I'm gonna play. I don't know if we'll play them, but
Well, that's what I told them. I said I don't know if we're going to do it together
right.
because
It's
you
pirates,
two hated
so
it.
I'm going to try it because I like pirates.
Okay.
And that's that. All right. Ask
someone says that
questions.
we're making their night.
Oh, are there any plans to play any new games without GAMA? Well, I bought a whole suitcase of new games, but that's mostly for MeepleCon.
Right.
And yeah, tonight,
That's like
that's
asking
all
us
they
if
have
you're
is
gonna
new games.
breathe.
That's true. You're gonna play new games.
I know, right?
Just take out the word new. I always play new games.
Yeah.
That question was
But
already
yes,
asked to me.
tonight they have games. They have a game night. We'll go downstairs and join that in a bit. And they are all these games that they're talking about while they're here. If they can, they have a prototype of it.
I hope North Star is there and makes you play the new
Ooh, that's
sequel to Happy Salmon.
That's a good question.
What was that one called?
Oh yeah, Goofy Chicken or something, or
Sam will love
Funky
that one.
Chicken,
I ain't
or
playing no Goofy Chicken.
Funky Chicken,
Funky Chicken.
Funky Chicken.
and then after that,
Nope.
Dorky Walrus.
I thought you were gonna say Dorky Donkey.
That's actually a better
you
name.
always
No, Dorky Walrus. That's good.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna call
not.
North Star right now.
All right.
That was a good question.
Where was the? Okay, we're at the. What are your favorite Rising Sun
No,
clans?
not that one.
Oh, what do you think is the average lifespan of a game in a community? How long does it seem to take on average for a game to completely fall out of focus? On average, a month. On average, for sure. That
A
means
month?
if we're including. No, I'm not saying median. I'm saying average, easy. Because like 700 games came out.
Oh, you're talking about
and
the
we're
ones
already
that are,
not
like,
talking
forgotten
about
in a
600 of
day.
them. Easy. Oh yeah.
You're talking about some that are just like, oh yeah.
Which one?
I think a month. I think I'm highballing it there too at a month.
Highballing a month lifespan.
Well, again, we have a slightly skewed view of that because we might have been aware of it slightly earlier. You know what I mean? So maybe it falls off our radar by the time it hits someone else's. But I think I'm going to say about 2 months is when games sort of stay in people, on everyone's, forefront of their mind, and then they start to fade. And yeah, there's a few games that rise above them, like your Scythe and your Gloomhaven, whatever. But
I'm gonna price this right at about 9 weeks.
I'm gonna say 8 weeks and 2 days. But on that third day, if you mention it,
That's still less than 9 weeks.
Okay, so this is why I do most of my Q&As by myself. All right, any shocking or surprising games you've seen yet?
No.
That's shocking.
Shocking.
Actually, was there anything that we saw today like really surprised us? I don't think so.
shocking games.
No. Was there anything that the?
I was shocked at the size of Conclave from AEG. The oh man, I can't remember. Mystic Vale Conclave. That box is like this big.
That's because they got
man.
that
It's
giant
huge.
cube diversifier, whatever it's called, where you drop the cubes in it and they come out. You don't know where.
Huh?
There's this.
He didn't show that.
That's Edge.
Oh yeah, sorry, wrong game.
That's right. Yeah, he didn't show that. But Conclave is a huge box. That was an amazing thing.
Well, maybe they got in this huge box. You saw how big the box was for Thunderstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge.
And there was the massive box for Mystic Vale as well.
There is now.
Yeah, right?
Didn't I just say that?
I'm not-
I know I'm looking off camera. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't know what that was
just say
called.
that? Yeah, Mystic Vale Conclave.
You
I
just said
Mystic
Conclave.
Vale Conclave.
You did?
Oh.
Yes, I did.
I just heard Conclave.
Anyway,
Okay, so
there you go.
is GAMA showing for showing off
Sam's
new
a
games?
happy guy all the time.
GAMA exists so that there's a lot of reasons. It's so retailers can help each other, peer-to-peer, making stores better. It's also for publishers to show gamers what's available at any given point. So they're like, here's the games that are coming out this year. Here's some games you can get now. There's many other reasons, but those are two of the reasons for GAMA. Does offering deluxe games exclusively on Kickstarter, is that a good thing?
I don't know. What do you think?
I would.
I'm kind of mixed mind on this one, right? I'm glad
Almost
I got
has to be.
Rising Sun.
Almost has to be deluxe games exclusively. Not maybe not exclusively.
I don't understand
See,
the
deluxe
whole
games don't.
exclusive thing.
I would imagine they don't sell as well in a retail setting.
No, they don't.
Right.
So I think they have to be exclusively something other than just plain retail, right? Whether that's Kickstarter or Indiegogo or P500 or whatever you want to call it. I know it's not.
I just wish
people
that they would not say exclusive, so that they leave that back door open. So later on, maybe if it proves to be very popular, they can say, "Here are the other monsters for Blood Rage that you wanted so badly."
Yeah, but this is a different thing, though. Saying exclusive to me doesn't necessarily mean exclusive content. Well, that's not what they said. They said deluxe version.
Right.
Well, Tasty Minstrel definitely does this. They had that deluxeified version with really nice components. They do the Kickstarter, and that's it. You can never get it again.
Content. And they have to go that route because it would be so expensive to produce otherwise, and they would print and only sell a few. Then yeah, that's the best way to do it, you know. But there's no content that's missing if you then go and buy your version. Isn't that nice? It's also not as much money, but it's the same game. And as long as they don't really cut corners on that one to produce a fancy one, then I don't have a problem with that.
Let me ask this: Rising Sun, would you buy the regular version?
What's the difference?
The plastic tiles, the three-dimensional.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would be really missed there is the castles or whatever. That's the one thing that I'm like,
right,
ooh, I like those a lot.
So you know that exists. Would you still go buy the lesser one?
Yeah, sure. Because I would assume it would be less money.
Yeah, it would be.
Well, it would be.
Right.
I don't know. I would be kind of annoyed, I think, if I knew there was a really nice deluxe version and I couldn't get it because I missed the Kickstarter.
But again, it's not. That's a weird mentality, because just because something exists doesn't mean you need to have it.
Well, that's true. I know. I guess it would only matter for me in a very specific game if I really liked the game and then wanted to get the best version. I guess I could always go to eBay and get it somehow.
You could also make your own version, deluxe version.
When you say you, were you talking to me?
No. Absolutely not.
Because I feel pretty confident. My brother, I just called him up. He's like, so, and he mentioned the name of a game that I designed when I was 13. He's like, so has that been published yet? And if so, is it being done on manila folders like the original version?
Was it Vicious Fishes?
It was not Vicious Fishes.
You designed something before that?
Well,
How come we're just hearing about this now?
When I was a kid, I designed all kinds of games.
Dude, I'm about to go like Michael Crichton on you. The newly discovered novel from Michael Crichton. This is going to be the newly discovered board game from Tom Vassell.
I made a game called Collapse,
Kickstarter,
in which you build a building.
Indiegogo.
And then it could collapse at any point. It wasn't, but it was a.
Wait, you made Jenga? Is that what you just said?
No, because it was a game around it, like building it, card play. I made a game called Professor Bodybuilder, where he built bodies.
So it was adaptable to different themes. This is selling itself. Dude, let's talk. Okay.
Do you ever get tired of moving from convention to convention?
Yes.
Of course. I mean, sometimes you want to.
The traveling isn't great.
You want to be home, right? You want to be home with a family and that kind of. Yeah, of course.
If they ever invent teleportation, I'm all over that.
Oh boy, I
like,
don't know. I just don't want to be the first one that tries it.
Thanks.
I mean, I gotta have like concrete proof that dude made it through. And he comes back. And he comes back. Yeah. So I need to like put something on him, so that when he comes back, I see that he has that thing on him.
Like a fly, like pin a fly to him or something and see if they merge.
That would be a bad idea. That would be a bad idea.
We need to get some food in these guys. All right.
No, I'm fine.
No, I'm good.
Yes.
I have a question.
Wait, what's happening right now?
We have a question from the room.
Question from the
audience?
Now, you were talking about Kickstarter, but how about the Kickstarter exclusive games? What do you think? Are they going to really have a lifespan if the game only gets released on Kickstarter?
Not retail.
So you're saying that you can only get it through Kickstarter?
Yeah, they don't plan on releasing.
So we're specifically talking about Batman.
Well, there's been some like that, but yeah. So.
Well, actually, yeah, and actually, in reality, a lot of Kickstarters are like that. They have the Kickstarter, and they send it out to people, and then they never send it out to stores because they basically did their one and done. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'll feed off Sam. I don't know that people deserve to get it other ways. It seems like it's short-sightedness in some ways, but if they feel like they're going to sell enough games.
Well, I don't know why you use the word deserve. I don't know. What are you?
Because you just did the same thing to me. You said you don't need the game,
Yeah,
right?
that doesn't. That's not talking about deserving something.
Well,
That
I'm
just
saying the
means-
same thing. So if I can't get it in a store and I missed the Kickstarter for whatever reason, then maybe so be it. I think we're going to see more and more people doing this.
Be content with what you have.
But do you think it's going to affect the market? That's what I'm wondering, is if more and more things will go where they just say, I'm only going to release this on Kickstarter. It does what it does, and maybe they do a reprint, maybe they never do, and
Well, I think you're going to see Kickstarter is no longer small fish. This year, amongst all the major awards that are given out for games, you're going to see a lot. You're going to see a lot more games, a lot more awards given to Kickstarter games. In fact, I'm going to say Kickstarter sweeps most of the awards this year across the board for most things, mostly because of Gloomhaven and Seventh Continent. But for sales, published board games are still winning in that one. Will Kickstarter come around and eventually change this? Sure, but I don't know how. If I did, I could be doing seminars here at GAMA and people would be coming and either throwing tomatoes at me because their part of the hobby is going to go away, but I think we're going to see a lot of changes in the hobby for sure, and Kickstarter definitely is affecting that.
Another person asked, is any game really worth more than $75?
Yes. If you think it's worth more than, do your thing. Go for it.
I'm sick of doing it. I'm done.
Do your spiel, man.
Here's the thing. I don't think games are worth only what they're worth is as far as the market is strong, right? I mean, if a game is only really worth whatever you could resell it for.
I don't know. I don't know if I subscribe to that. My spiel, which is what he's talking about, is I don't know how much something is worth to you. Yes, it has a monetary value assigned to it. But I cannot assign a monetary value to you. I don't know how quickly you make $75. If you make $75 in 15 minutes, it's probably worth it.
We got it.
You know, if you have to, you know, like not, you know, eat one of the nights because you got to buy this game, then don't do that, you know? So I just don't like that train of thought of assigning value to something, saying something is worth it, and asking someone who is not you and you don't know, you know, how we value money. I just can't, you know,
Also,
can't work with that.
There's inflation. I don't know how many times I have to explain that
It's a
inflation
sliding
exists.
scale.
You know, for me, taking my family out to movies is $75 or more to see a movie. Is any one movie worth that amount of money?
Yes.
Absolutely.
See, I did it.
So maybe Avengers Infinity War would be that movie.
Right.
It will be. But most movie, you know, Frozen 2, no. You can wait till it comes out in video, kids.
They're coming out with a Frozen 2?
I don't know, probably.
Oh, dude, I thought it was a real announcement.
No, but people ask us all the time, is a game worth it? It's pretty much, is it worth it to you? Sometimes we'll say, we saw a game today, we will not mention the name, where he and I, we heard the price for it, and we were like, that is a lot of money for a small card game.
Correct, yes.
You probably thought the same thing, because you were on camera.
Oh.
And then there are other times where it's like, wow, there's a lot of game you get here for an inexpensive price, but who knows? There's so many different factors.
That's from a... We don't know anything about the game at that point. We are simply looking at it from the amount of stuff that's in the box. Right? And we're not even assigning value to artwork, which we wouldn't know about. You know, maybe they got that artwork for free from someone they know who's a great artist, and they were like, here you go. So we are assigning value to physical components. But we still can't make that leap to say, yeah, it's worth the $40 or $30 or whatever to you. So that gut reaction of saying that's a good value is for that amount of stuff.
November
Yes.
27th, 2019, Frozen 2.
Let it go.
We're going to take a Dice Tower field trip.
Go.
No, it's me. Let me go.
Let me go?
Let me go.
All right. Okay.
I ain't gonna go.
We need to go. We need to go.
Let's just go.
Check back tomorrow morning. We'll be doing a
Shut it
live thing. We'll
down.
talk about the games we played tonight, if we play any, and maybe some other thoughts. And like I said, just keep an eye out for snippets of live stuff throughout the next 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday. But you probably won't see much more live tonight. Maybe I'll do something at the very end of the night. I don't know. Depends how tired I am. Anyway, until next time, I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Z Garcia. Bye bye.
Sam Healy. See you on the flip side, folks.